Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. This is a cold moon reading for December 29th, 2020. I would like to say, please do not live your life by the tarot. It is you who creates your own destiny. You are intelligent, beautiful, or handsome, and you are kind. These readings may or may not resonate. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos. Someone may be enlightened by them. Also, to my subscribers, welcome back. And to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. You are the backbone to this channel, and I greatly appreciate you. So, yeah, going to have, full moon tonight, and it's called the cold moon tonight, and this is as per the Farmer's Almanac, right? That's what it's referred to for tonight, the cold moon. Pretty much starting off, this cold weather, time of what can be harvested during this time is what I found out in that book. But we don't really need to go over that. But I did want to show you guys where I'm at, which is St. Joseph, Missouri. It's snowy outside, and I had no idea because yesterday it was nothing. And, I get up in the morning and I throw the ball a little bit with the dog. In the house, though, because it's cold outside, either whether it's snowing or not. And so, we throw the ball back and forth because he has a nice place inside that he has a nice distance he can run and I can throw. So we do that and everything's cool. And then I open the door, let him do his business after breakfast, whatever. And he jumps on me and his paws are freezing. I'm like, oh my God, it's cold outside. So I look out there and lo and behold, the snow. Just to kick off this cold moon, right? Yeah. So I thought, hey, this is a perfect time to do this. So we're going to do it. All right. Got the beautiful snowy view right there. All right. Today we're going to use the Kipper deck. Right. And, of course, the Voyager Tarot. And the Book of Runes. Yeah, because we're learning this, right? Yeah. Okay. So I did actually shuffle with the intention of please allow whoever views the video to be able to take something positive from this reading. Whether it be closure, whether it be, just whatever. Just anything that's like, wow, something that enlightens. So hopefully this works. That's the intention I put in the cards for today's full moon, which, by the way, is at 10 p.m. I'm in the Midwest, and whichever time it is, an hour before, an hour after, if you like to go outside and basically speak your intentions to the universe, like I do, I just do it like that, light a candle here and there, whatever, to recharge my crystals, of course, right? I think you're safe if it's, a few hours before, a few hours after. Actually, I think it's safe all the time. But I guess, there's a little bit of extra energy strength there from the moon. So, I don't know. But it is at 10 p.m. You might have to Google where it's full at 10 p.m., right? Because it's on the time frame. So those were the intentions. Let's get started. Let's see what we can get from this, right? For whoever catches this reading. First, we're going to start out here with the Kipper deck. We're going to see what kind of involvement, any kind of, let's see. I don't know. Okay. Well, we need 2 more cards. Okay. Now, just because these came out, this is, entertainment purposes only. I'm just saying, okay? You are the creator of your own destiny, right? All right. But I do want to say, you know, it may or may not resonate. You know, if it doesn't seem like it's your, don't accept it. You know? All right. So let's get started here. The first card that did come out, though, is change. We are all going through change. This is eminent for everyone. Okay? We are not the same person from one day to the next. No. We have slightly aged. Right? So change is constant. All right? We have the number 9 here, okay? And to me, this is telling me, there we go, that somebody is coming to a close of a cycle. You know? And you know, that could be, you know, any time also. But, you know, it's usually when I do these readings, you know, I'm hoping that whatever happens here, if it's good, if it's bad, I hope it doesn't happen, right? But if it's good, I'm hoping that it happens, you know, not too far into the future, you know. But, you know. But change is coming for someone because the cycle is ending. It's coming to a close. All right. Now we have the number 4 card. Okay. 4 to me is like, you know, it's kind of like protection. You got 4 walls, you know. You're protected, you know. Or it could be infinite ideas, right? Infinite space within distances, right? And when I'm saying that, I'm thinking about, and I'm having a crazy ass deja vu right now too, but it's okay. It's kind of like infinite distance, as in north, south, east, and west, right? Is it snowing? I don't see it out there, but I hear something going on outside. Anyhow. You know, you can go infinitely north, south, east, and west, right? So the options or whatever is in mind is infinite, right? Infinite possibilities. Because the mind allows this. It's just whether or not you want to go with it. Courtship. Somebody finally closing this gap by wanting possibly to court somebody. Somebody out there likes another person a lot, right? And they want to take you out. They want to show you, you know, possibly, if they're serious, they want to show you, you know, what it feels like to be treated well. That's what, you know, if somebody likes another person, they will court that person. I don't know if you don't know what that means, you know, they take you out on dates, they show you how special you are, they show you how important you are, they show you interest, that they have, you know, romantic interest in you, all that good stuff, but the right way. It's not like you meet someone at the bar, you both get fucked up, and then at the end of the night you're so drunk and you end up waking up next to that person in the morning. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. It's the right way. It's, you know, coming up to a person, asking them out. Would you like to go out with me? You know, with no expectation of sex at the end of the night. Come on now. If you're a woman and you have self-respect, you won't do it anyways, will you? Will you? If this person likes you and if this person thinks you're important enough, they will wait. They've been without you all these years, I'm sure. It's not like you're going to make them wait years, but you know, a month or a week. I don't know, however long some people, I don't know, before you even give that first kiss. You know what I'm saying? Courtship. And this is very important to a long-lasting relationship. Courtship is kind of like becoming friends. Seeing if you can even figure out if you even like being around that person. Right? They might look good on the outside, but, you know, and in the beginning, we're all kind of different, right? Just like this change, right? Just like this change card, somebody can change from one person to the next in one day. I'm getting a lot here, you guys. The problem is somebody did that, right? Somebody maybe didn't go through the courtship, right? They didn't go through figuring out who a person was. They should have, right? Maybe in the past they did, but something changed to where they didn't do it this time around. They figured it was like the rest, maybe. I don't know. They ended up with a false person. They sure did. They ended up with a false person, and that person was definitely not good for them. Right? Somebody here was fake. And they should have completed this, you know, courtship stage. But they didn't. They didn't. It went too quickly, and they ended up with a false person. Right? It's kind of like having a rule. I've had a personal rule my whole life, and I didn't follow it, and it failed drastically. To me, I had a 5-year rule. Not like to, you know, have sex with. I mean, to actually, in order for me to know if I want to marry a person, I need to be with that person for 5 years. I have to go through friendship with them. I have to go through ups and downs. I have to go through, you know, just whatever with that person. And if in the end we're still there and we're still alive and we're still in love from all of these issues and problems that have occurred and are finally ready to, you know, tie that knot, because, you know, first year, friendship, second year, I don't know, moving in together, third year, maybe like engagement for, no, not engagement, no. I don't know, but you know what, you don't want to, the engagement should come in the 5th year, like when you're about close to coming to 5 years. That's for me, okay, that's not for anyone out there. That was my little stupid thing that I've been thinking of since I was a child, right? And in certain years, you got to be in some certain stage, right? And that's what screwed it up. Because I didn't wait. Because I didn't, you know, I just saw 1333. That might resonate with somebody. I didn't wait to be sure, you know, to be absolutely, positively sure. And I know that I didn't follow that rule because of I had to figure this out myself. It was because of a certain trauma that I endured as a child, right? And even though I told myself I wanted to wait 5 years to be honestly 100% sure, because when I married, I wanted that shit to be forever. I didn't want divorce. I didn't want to get married thinking, it's okay, if I don't like it, I'll divorce. No. I wanted it to be forever, so I wanted to be sure. But I didn't wait those 5 years. And on top of that, I was separated from the person for large amounts of time. So those separations, they don't count. I've never been with anybody like that long and then start talking about marriage, except for one person. But you know, that's another story. So somebody did not go through the process, I'm feeling. For some reason they changed up their whatever they used to do, and it turned into something, you know, different. Or somebody may, this is another story, somebody may be thinking that they want to change up their process and start being a person who does courtship, right? You know, the proper way. And the reason why they're doing this is because they had interaction with a false person. Okay, so that is another story. That's a lot from freaking 3 cards. But that's what I'm seeing here. So let's go ahead and move forward with the the Voyager Tarot, right? These cards have been pre-shuffled. We're just going to get general energy for somebody out there, for whoever catches this reading, right? This cold moon. It kind of sounds like negative, right? I don't know. It's cold outside right now, you know, but it looks so beautiful. It looks so holiday-ish to me because, you know, I grew up in California, so seeing this is very, you know, it's amazing to me. I don't know. It's just so amazing how some places snow, some places it doesn't. The climate's, you know, it's so deep. I don't even want to go there, you guys. All right, so yeah, general energy for this cold moon reading is, wow. So whoever, you know, somebody has been through a change. Somebody has been through a change, and they understand why courtship occurs now, because they don't want to be involved in false people with false people. They're realizing the importance of this. And you know who that is? Bam, the Emperor. Good job. You know? Somebody is starting to see, you know, how good relationships occur. Somebody may have sought some sort of advice. Oh. And I see an eagle right there. Do you see that? I also see a ram. Aries, Capricorn. Aries, right? Because the Emperor. But you know what this hawk is reminding me of as I'm looking at this? Oh, and the whale. Jeez, you guys. The readings have been becoming very trippy lately because I'm getting a lot of messages from them. Maybe, you know, there's a little bit of evolving in my space. You know, I don't know. But this is what I'm getting. This eagle. This totem animal represents transcendence. Yes. Somebody who is becoming enlightened. The Emperor is enlightened. The Emperor is enlightened. Right? He is. That's why he's the Emperor. And that whale reminds me of, you know, when they come to the surface of the water, they come out, they breathe. It's like coming from the depths and going towards the light. And once they get there, it's like a breath of fresh air. The sun's energy. Very friggin' awesome. You know, really. I know it's dark right here, but I'm going to show you guys. I show you guys the cards. It's just that I want you to see the beautiful, because once I get close, like, I can do that. You see? Cards are still there regardless of whether it's light or dark, right? I wonder if this helps. Let me see. Can you still see outside? Oh, there we have it. A little bit. I have a little light gadget here. connects to the phone and stuff. I hope that glare doesn't bother. Oh, gosh. You guys, just, you know. I'm sorry. OCD or what? ADHD? I don't know. All right. So, you know, you can kind of see it better now, right? Yeah. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. We got the energy of the Emperor. This person's been through it all, right? And they're realizing they have transcended to another level of consciousness in their life. How crazy are these things that are coming out of me right now? You know, I don't know. Goofy, weird, strange. It's okay. Whatever. Okay. What is this? Okay. All right. Look. Let me get one more card, please. Let me get one more card, please. You guys, I gotta move these over. We're gonna do 4. We're gonna do 4. Starting out with 4 here. Let me get one more, please. There it is. Okay. Y'all know I can get to talking, so I'm gonna try to get through this, okay? We have Regenerator in reverse, Sage of Cups. This is like the Page of Cups, right? Regenerator. Somebody is not able to regenerate something in their life, right? They're not able to express their emotions. There's a blockage here, right? They're unable to possibly gain the courage of this. Let me see. I feel like somebody is not really not allowing their emotions in, like they're not getting in touch with their emotions. It might be this Emperor. You know, sometimes the Emperor can be kind of a harsh person, an abrasive person. They might even mean well, you know, but they've been through so much that it's kind of hard, you know. So somebody here might be having an issue, you know, with their emotions, you know, not really showing them in a way that's nice, you know. All right. So next we have time space here, right? This is Judgment. Now somebody is definitely, either they are judging a situation as a certain type of way, or somebody will be judging this individual a certain type of way. Now I do see here that somebody might actually be praying. Somebody could be communicating with spirit guides. Somebody could be meditating, and somebody could be in solitude, trying to figure this out themselves, right? And that is so beneficial when you realize something. And part of that realization is that a lot of the people around you are not, how can I say this without being, people around you are not awakened. And it's not like when you awake, you're awakened completely. No, you're just awakened in a certain particular section or situation in your life. Doesn't mean you're, oh, I am the awakened one. No. It means that you have awoken to a situation that has been plaguing your life. Some sort of trauma that you are realizing and will overcome, right? So somebody here is going within and realizing that everything around them in regards to maybe a certain situation, relationship, a job, whatever, was not right, was wrong. And this knocked someone off the horse, right? They fell, they're like, whoa, hold up here. They realized something, right? Part of that realization could actually mean that they are realizing that their emotions are off too. That's another thing too. They might themselves realize this and just, they don't know how to get past that. Like they don't know, like they need help, and yet they don't want to ask for help because the people who have been telling them the wrong thing this whole time are like the only people they can go to for help. So they like have nowhere to turn. So what do? They turn and they go within. And they judge this whole entire situation themselves. Because only they know what they truly want. Maybe somebody has realized that all this advice they've been going and getting is not good advice for them, but good advice for the person giving it. Everyone's advice is not for everyone else. What's good for one person is not good for the other. Everybody's different. Two of Worlds in the reverse. Okay? Somebody might be tired of juggling these ideas. Maybe they've been juggling this idea for the longest time and hasn't been able to realize it. And I think maybe now somebody might have realized it, so now they're not juggling anymore. It's almost like, you know, look, we have art. This is Temperance. They found the balance. That's why. They found their balance. They don't need to juggle anymore because they figured it out. The Emperor figured something out. What? I don't know. The Emperor figured some shit out. Something of importance because it's here. Right? It's something of importance because it's here, and it has to do with a false person. They may have learned something from this false person. That's what brought light to them. Interesting, right? Hell yeah. Okay. Let's keep moving because we got a couple rows to go, and we got the you know, the runes. I'm going to put down 3, and then we're going to do the runes, right? 1. Let me get 2 more for this cold moon reading. Oh, there it is. Came out together. So the first one we have is passion. Okay, 10 of Cups. Now, isn't it strange how it's passion and it's 10 of Cups? Isn't passion a word of wands usually? Fire signs? Don't fire signs have a lot of passion? Something to think about. Oh, and they're all in the upright. And look at this. Look. We have the 10 of Cups. Right? Somebody has, you know, they went within, they figured shit out, they figured out the truth within themselves, and this is what they want. This is what they actually want. They want this 10 of Cups. Somebody here, maybe it's that Emperor, somebody wants this 10 of Cups. They want this, and this is like the for reals love. This is for reals emotion. This is not 9 of Cups. This is not wish fulfillment, selfishness, and excess. No, this is complete. The cycle has completed. You found them. You found your true love, and this is it. This is for reals. Somebody wants that. But they can't seem to find it for some reason, and it might be because they need to go through some sort of change in the way they do things. Right? Yes. So they have placed judgment on maybe how they have conducted themselves in the past. And they're like, you know, that doesn't seem to be working for me. Maybe they were a player. Maybe they were flighty. They never gave courtship a chance. Maybe somebody did give it a chance, but because they don't understand, you know, the courtship, how it goes, because it's different for everyone, you know, they may have, you know, found somebody, tried to court them, and maybe like on the 2nd or 3rd date, this person's already spread eagle on the bed for them. That's not, it's still too quick to be sharing that intimate part of yourself with another person. It's too quick, you know. And, you know, I hate to say it, but I've been one who was too quick too. And that shit failed. It did. It failed. But I didn't know any better back then. It's many years ago, you know. I'd rather just go without, you know, if someone's pushing me too hard to do something I don't want to do. It's because, you know, When you go through things, you learn to set boundaries for yourself. You learn to love yourself, really. You learn to love yourself and respect yourself. And if others don't do that, you just basically just, no thanks, bye. You know what I mean? So somebody here wants this. And I do see that they are going to give up on this juggling. Maybe it could be of ideas, or maybe it could be even juggling people, being that player, right? They're giving up, or they're stopping some sort of juggling. It could be anything, right? It could be them overthinking about juggling these ideas, or it could be juggling relationships, or it could be, anything. They've made their own judgment, and they have become the master of, themselves, or starting to be, right? Because we have the Sage of Worlds. Now, the Sage is a very knowledgeable person. This is usually the Page of Pentacles, but in this deck, it's the Sage. And the Sage is the one who begins the journey on self-enlightenment and healing. They become a master of themselves, right? You don't need a bunch of other people to master yourselves. That is something that you do on your own. Master your own mind, master yourself, master your thoughts. Do not let anyone deter you from whatever it is that you have mastered within your own mind. Because there's going to be a lot of people who are going to do that. They're going to try to change your mind on something. Oh, why are you like that? Oh, you're such a pussy. So be a pussy, all right? Why you're so sensitive? So be sensitive. Who cares what anybody thinks? Who cares? You have mastered yourself. One day, those people will also master themselves. Your time is now, or whoever this is resonating with, right? It's time to master yourself, your emotions, find balance within yourself. And I see you doing that right here with this Temperance card. Now, we could be talking about the Emperor, but we could be talking about also somebody in the Emperor's life, which it might possibly be with this Three of Cups here. And this is love up here on the top. Now, Three of Cups is usually either three-party situation or celebration, right? Maybe love among family or whatever, right? Because I see fish here, and I see like 4, right? I see cups, and I see flowers. I see water flowing. So somebody could be involved here in a situation with this Emperor, and this Emperor may be involved with a false person, maybe. There could be more than 3 people involved here. This could also be a family situation where family members are involved and who have really given some really bad advice, bad counsel. Somebody here could have even had a parent who had, we all have narcissistic tendencies. Okay, we all do. So let's not say, oh, he was a narcissist or she was, because you are too, okay? Some people are just better at it than others, okay? I feel here that somebody might have narcissistic tendencies because they have a narcissistic parent, one of an extreme narcissism, right? Could be an over-controlling parent, And this is where narcissists come from. They come from the narcissistic parent, right? But sometimes people realize that. People realize, oh my God, my parent's and then they separate themselves from that person. Sometimes they don't, and they become narcissists in that level themselves, the level of their parents' level, you know, however levels you want to count that. I don't know. So somebody here may realize something like that, and this is why they've made this change in their life, because they realize it's unhealthy, it's not safe, it's unhealthy, it's bad for you. Right? Oh, it is snowing. That's what that sound. Snowing or raining? No, it's snow. So it's snowing right now. That might mean something. Time for the runes. Yes. I love these. So remember, we're learning together. We're doing it 3 runes. I'm going to put down 3 runes, right? It's for overview, challenge, and action. We read from the right to the left. All right? So let's go ahead and pull the first one, which is the overview. Okay. Ooh, that's a trippy shape. Second one, which is the challenge. Ooh. And the third one, which is the action. Okay. All right, you guys, let's see what that shit means, right? All right, so we got the book here. So remember first what I said, the first one is overview. So this is the main overview. What is that thing? Let's see. Breakthrough. Okay. You see how creepy this shit is? I told you that this guy is realizing something. He is transcending, right? That's a breakthrough. Can you believe that shit came out first? I love this, right? All right. No, it's not creepy. Anyways, look. So somebody is making a breakthrough, right? Now, this is a stone that either way you put it, upside down or right side up, it doesn't matter. Because having a breakthrough is like, yes, right? You want to have a breakthrough. You know, you want to understand something. You know, having a breakthrough is singular, right? You can't have a break. It's either you have one or you don't, right? So this is why this stone is like, either way you put it, it's just the same. So somebody here has had a breakthrough, and the Emperor, I feel like it's him. Male or female energy, I don't know, put whoever, wherever. Because I've been in the male energy before. So, you know, when I've seen readings in the past, not lately because I've been kind of not really watching too many of them. But in the past, when I used to watch them a lot, I felt myself in that Emperor energy, like, and they were saying like things I was doing. I was like, oh shoot, I'm the Emperor this time around, right? Because we all have to learn to master our male and female energies, right? Yeah, I went through that, you know, phase. I don't even know if there's a phase that you call that, but you know, that happened to me, right? So let's find out now the challenge. All right, challenge. So somebody has made a breakthrough, and their challenge is, wow, fertility. Fertility. Interesting. Is that not interesting? That's friggin' interesting to me. Let me see what it says. Legendary hero, later a god. Let's see. What page is that on? 107. Wow, that's the challenge. The challenge is fertility. New begin. Okay, it could also mean new beginning. So this is a challenge for this person, is new beginning. The challenge is change. You see that? You see how these freaking stones and cards? I love it. How could you not like doing this? You know, I don't understand. You know, how could you not like doing this if you know how? You know, it's too hard to stay away from it. I mean, it's easy to stay away from watching all kinds of videos, especially when you know how to do it, you know. In the beginning, I couldn't read for myself, but now I've slowed myself down. I try to think about it, think clearly and logically. I don't try to rush through it, because you know what? You can stay and watch, or you can click off. It doesn't matter to me, because I am just so dumbfounded by all of this stuff that happens here. You know what I'm saying? It's incredible to me. So So let's see what more this says. All things change and we cannot live permanently amid obstructions. That sentence just, it's like right down here, it just popped out to me. That's the message here. That's the message here, right? I'm not going to go through this whole thing, all right? Because I think that Spirit has already guided me to what this means, right? And what this means, and it was the first friggin' card out. Change. Change is imminent. Nothing is ever the same. Everything is changing constantly, ever changing in our lives. Somebody here is afraid of change. Change is my friggin' favorite thing. I love it. I love change. I get bored quickly. Gotta be doing different things. I gotta have new projects going on. I love change. How could you not like change? But there's a lot of people that don't. They don't, and it's really hard for them, you know. And it could be hard because maybe a lot of responsibilities and all that. I mean, when you got your responsibilities, try your hardest to take care of those. I mean, if you can't, you know, you do your best, right? But just know that, you know, things can change for you, and things are always changing for everyone. And, you know, like the book says, what is it again? They put that very beautifully, to be honest with you. Oh, it opened right to it. All things change, and we cannot live permanently amid obstructions, right? If for some reason your life is not progressing or changing more positively, there's an obstruction there. And I have a feeling that somebody saw the obstruction. They saw it, or they dreamed, or they had an epiphany, or I don't know. They saw something that triggered them. And somebody is like, wow, you know, this is bad. This is bad in my life, and it's not taking me anywhere. But I don't know what else to do. Right? I don't know what else to do, because if I leave, I have nothing. I'll be homeless. I'll be this. I'll be that. I won't have a job. Whatever. But I want you to remember something. God places people. I just saw 4242, which is 66, the number of love. God places people in your path for a reason. Certain people that you will meet in your life, no matter what you do to them, no matter if you fucked them over, you deceived them, there's always going to be that one person out there that's always forgiving. You may actually know who that person is. Maybe you've done them wrong. Maybe they've done you wrong. There's always that one person. Now, if you're like, oh, I don't know anybody, like, you know, I could respond like that. I don't know anybody, you know. Anyway, that's willing to forgive me or help me or do anything for me genuinely through their heart. No, they always want something in return or payback, right? I know there's a lot of you out there that know those kind of people. I can't be the only one in the world. But you know, some of you had to be put through this because, and you know, and if you're doing well right now, you had to be put through this because God knew you could handle it. And the reason why God put you through this, I just saw 4411. All right? Now, God put you through this because your task, your next task from this is a difficult one. And you need someone as strong as yourself to help somebody. Right? Now, if you're not that person that's doing this by themselves because they're kind of codependent on others because they're worried about change, they don't know what's going to happen. You've met a person in your life that God put there in your path to help you. You may have done that person wrong. Or maybe that person just slipped in and out of your life real quickly, but you remember them because they were kind and they were good to you. So if you're afraid of change and you're going to stay where you're at because you feel like you have no one, what about that one person? Oh, they won't help me. They're too successful. They're doing well. They don't want to hear from I did them wrong. Well, how do you know? How do you know you shouldn't contact them for help? How do you know they're still not that kind person you met in the past that helped you out? How do you know? Especially if this determines the fate of your happiness. You guys, I have no idea where all these words are coming from, but just go with it. I don't even know what it means. I'll have to listen later. I'm hoping it makes sense. Let's find out what that final stone is. Damn, talking too much, right? Sorry. Okay, hold on. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Strength. That is the action that will be taken. Somebody's going to have the strength to really deal with this change. Should I look it up? It's in the right position. Let's see if any kind of sentence comes to my mind when I see that one. Strength, manhood, womanhood, the wild ox. Okay, all I have to do is read the title. I don't even need to read anything else, right? What I'm getting from that is somebody here, this emperor, whoever is dealing with these changes, it's really hard for him. This person's going through growth, right? Male or female, somebody is becoming a man and somebody is becoming a woman, knowing their worth, right? A person who has realized what respect and loyalty and all that stuff really means to them. A person who's going to change to fit that sort of profile. Somebody who is honest, loyal, a good friend, Somebody's going to have the courage to change themselves, right? Doesn't necessarily mean they're going to change relationship or change, because you know what? Once you change yourself, all that other shit just falls naturally. You can't help it. Maybe you're married to somebody who is a toxic person and you decide you don't want to be toxic anymore. The relationship's going to fail from there. Because you're not on the same page anymore. Once you change your way of thinking, everything around you will change. And what sucks is for some of you, you may be around everybody who's toxic. Everybody in your life could be toxic, and you might need to escape from all of them and start over. And a lot of people out there are afraid to let these toxic people go because they're afraid of being alone. I used to be like that. But I realized the longer that I stay in that environment, the longer that I am being depleted of my energy, my time, my love, my heart, my kindness, taken advantage of. I had to leave. Front and center, master. Somebody is mastering themselves. Somebody's mastering themselves, right? I'm not quite sure if this is really like a love reading. There is some points in it that other people have brought up, but I think this is more of a reading of a person who is changing through realization, changing through triggers that make this person realize that what they've been going through this whole time is an illusion. They were fed fake dreams or taught fake things, things that aren't real, things that aren't good. And that's why he's the Emperor, because he's been dragged through all the trials of life and tribulations of all these lies, being misled, really bad upbringing. But they have the strength and courage. They're going to do it. They're going to make this change for themselves, right? Let's go ahead and get the last 3 cards here. This is a good reading. This is a nice reading, you know, for somebody out there, for whoever's going through these processes of change right now. Very good. 5 of Worlds, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, right? Yes. Finally feeling, they're not feeling any loss anymore, right? Somebody may have actually gone through this and separated themselves from a false person, you know, because they were afraid of change. They didn't think they could make it. Maybe they are. Look, they're pulling themselves out of this setback. Look, 5 of Worlds is a setback, but it's in the reverse. They pulled themselves out of that loss, that setback. And you know, I'm thinking what they did was they went within. They had patience with themselves. They stopped the juggling. They placed judgment on themselves. In order for a person to change, you have to judge yourself. You have to judge yourself. You have to figure out, why am I acting like this? Why do I do this? Why are people deterred from me? Or why do people, are they drawn to me? You know, just question after question. This is a person seeking truth. Now, you guys know, if you have been, you know, dealing with the tarot for a while, like I have, not for like, you know, since I was a child or anything, but for many years now, you realize, you know, you have realized stuff, you know, during this time. This person is now doing that, whoever this is, you know. You've pulled yourself out of whatever problems you had. This person is going through that now. Remember when you went through that? This person is going through it now, whoever this is. Look at that. Integrity. I love this fucking reading. I love it. Sorry about the bad word. 9 of Wands. And I'm feeling once again that somebody has really, you know, they've really fought a good fight here. They had a big fight within, right? Within themselves. Some sort of realization. And look, this person who went through this, I swear to you guys, they went through it alone. Not one of the people in this card is with another person. They are alone, exploring the different confines, the many confines of their own mind. We have air, we have water, we have earth, and we have fire on this card. Somebody is using their integrity and the elements to help them. Somebody could be going out in nature a lot. Today it's going to be hard for me. I'm going to have to pack on the clothes because, yes sirree, I'm going to walk my dog. I got him a little snow jacket. Anyways, you guys, listen. Somebody's going to be standing in their integrity. They're not going to let anybody push them around anymore. They know what they want and they're going to go for it. They have one last fight, and I'm thinking that this is it. The fight may actually be for themselves and their own happiness and going after what they want, not what everybody else is telling them they should want. You know what I mean? Final card. Final card for this cold moon reading. Holy shit! We got this the other day too. 4 of Wands. Somebody's going after their soulmate. They are aspiring to have union with a soulmate. This Emperor is. He's finding the courage to do it. Okay? Somebody knows who their soulmate is here. Right? It might have even been somebody who left them out in the cold, but Maybe it was that soulmate that taught them something. It was also this false person who taught them something. We need the false people. We need the karmics to help. Because we're not supposed to get involved. If we are waiting for a soulmate, right? To heal or something like that. Healing is done alone. Healing is done alone. Well, of course, if you need, you got to go to therapy or something, you got to, if you broke your leg, you got to build the strength back up, whatever. I'm talking about inner traumatic healing, because nobody's situation is the same. So nobody can tell you how to heal. But I do see, like I said the other day, somebody might be leaving. Somebody might be waving goodbye to a certain situation. Whether it be this soulmate or the false person, somebody's leaving. It could even be this emperor leaving a situation. I don't know. But the final word, the final, outcome of this reading, of this situation, of this healing is finding that soulmate. That one. The one. You're forever. This is beautiful. All right, you guys, so that's what I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the view out there. Oh, a window. Hope you enjoyed the view out there. I gotta walk the dog in that. It's like snowy and the wind is blowing, so you can imagine it's probably freezing out there, but it's okay. Listen, you guys, if this reading resonated, or if you even got anything out of it, I hope you did. That was the intention, to get something positive. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Also, keep it true love energy. Happy, friendly, and loving types. We have nothing to fear because we stay calm, we stay cheerful, right? Yeah. Thank you so much for coming to this reading, for this cold moon reading. I'm Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I will speak to you. Me and Brian will speak to you next time. This boy. His paws are freezing, you guys. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.